What's up, friends? We is live. Hello.
Ow.
I don't know how to react to that, but hello. welcome back, everybody. If you're on
It's
YouTube,
Star Platinum.
Oh, I heard.
I mean-
I got it.
It's Star
You know,
Platinum.
Rob, you get a road roller for that.
Anyway,
Get a what?
it's so silly. I swear. On YouTube, welcome
Welcome to the
back.
stream, everybody.
Yeah, hello. Welcome to episode 433. If you're on Twitch, then welcome to Study Buddies Not Numbered, the Burning of the Versailles Witch edition. Sorry, Kit Kat. She doesn't like it when I shout.
Oh, a steamroller. Okay.
Road roller.
Alright, so you guys are in the wheel, right?
D.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so we are safe for this evening. No, you can get it like that, Ash. But we may not be for tomorrow evening. Let's spin the wheel and find out what's in store for us before we get back into Danganronpa. I'm trying to talk kind of quietly because Ash looks like she wants to bite my hand. Let's go. Hope everyone is doing well.
So what are we getting tonight? Is it going to be another safe? Doubtful, but you never know.
Hopefully, my microphone is sounding okay.
Sounds alright to me.
I was super quiet for
Oh.
last night's stream. All
Really?
right. Yeah. You guys were fine. For me, that wasn't the case. Alright. So, speaking only using sound bites, are we keeping in
Let's see what happens.
free pass and all hands on deck?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying. Let's go.
Chaos.
Chaos.
Free pass.
Yes!
The Lord of Terror continues.
But what if it
his
wasn't?
reign.
But what if it wasn't?
All hands. Really?
No,
Oh, MJ.
I'm okay with that. That would have been fine. So, we're safe then, right? So why don't we just go ahead and spin this quirk wheel and see what it could have been for the stream. Since we're here.
Oh man.
Okay, we would have gotten free anyway.
Sweet. Alright. We're back into some Danganronpa action. It's been a while, huh? Let me get that pulled up.
Yep.
We had to
You
stop
and
in the
Aiden, I
middle of
have
a
to ask,
trial.
since you kind of brought
last-
it up.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Which is better, the steamroller or the tanker?
It's a road roller. Anchor.
By the way, yeah, because
Oh, yeah.
in the original it was tanker.
Gameplay's up. Also, hello, welcome to the stream.
What's your answer, Aiden?
Road
The
roller.
iconic steamroller?
The
steamroller?
I didn't really care for the 1990s
The original?
version for Stardust Crusaders. I'm just saying.
Now, are we talking? Wait, so the original? Or are you talking about Antfish's rendition of it?
I didn't know he did a rendition.
You didn't? What? Dude, even I did a reaction to that, and that was actually gold. I love Dio's like bullshit. Like as soon as he sees freaking Jotaro and freaking Platinum standing there, he's just like starts freaking out like bullshit. This is bullshit. Anyway. Oh yeah, that's right.
No.
What? No what?
Damn it! I forgot that we would have to start off at this point.
Yeah.
What's the issue?
We did just say, I mean, MJ did mention that. that we kind of started in the middle.
Yeah, I
Or
forgot.
would be starting at the middle.
Yeah, I forgot. Did the sound kind of mute itself a little bit? As far as her voice goes?
Oh.
Not really. Sounds fine on my end.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, we found he was dead.
Are you sure about that? I need to get that as a soundbite.
Future me, remind myself to record Rob after the stream's done.
Excuse me.
Record me doing what?
Yeah.
For a soundbite.
Oh. Oh, for the are you sure about that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I was gonna get the John Cena one, but that works too.
Okay, whatever. Let's go!
Oh, I'll do it. As long as I get the soundbite as well.
Of course.
That
No, it's just for me.
The idea that Hifumi was still alive. Is it really possible?
Not at all. Don't worry about it.
Oh shit, well my... Hold on, broken wrist watch. Hold on. Sorry.
Genocide Jill.
I'm just
is
checking the...
fucking losing her shit.
I was about to say that, yeah. Okay, so...
Don't worry about
Concentrate. I know I keep harping on this. It is so freaking awkward to R being the concentrate button, and or RB being the concentrate button, and you'd think Y would be the concentrate button, and then trigger the right trigger would be the fire button. How would it be awkward?
Considering you'd have to be holding the triangle button and then press the other button while aiming.
Maybe, I don't know. Well, like you're holding the RB button and while trying to aim and button to fire the true bullet.
Yeah. But it's not two different face buttons.
it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
Broken
And you know
wristband.
how. Surely you heard body discovery announcement. along
Oops,
with the
sorry.
rest of
I
us.
was changing something on Discord. I didn't realize it was showing on
I think
stream,
it's
too.
that one.
And that is why the announcement was made. Are we really so sure about that?
There we go.
Maybe the announcement was intended to signal Syl's discovery.
Okay, but Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered at almost the exactly the same time.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually...
No. If Hifumi was dead, and you know that surely you heard the body discovery announcement. Hifumi's dead body.
Damn it!
Your meaningless words tire me. Please stop wasting my time.
He just wanted to do her voice again.
Yeah, drink it in now.
I need to think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction in there.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office...
Be careful, you have 2 hearts left.
No. It is impossible. Hifumi was
I know.
dead, and you know that how. Surely you heard the body discovery announcement. Hifumi's dead body, and that is why the announcement.
Don't you dare.
Come on, Discord. Rob? Still there?
Maybe
I'm still here.
Okay.
What does that have to do with what I said? Or do you just not know what you're doing?
So it's the first one?
Could be one of those flashback type
Be
situations.
careful. You got one heart left.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
Are you?
Yeah, it was a flashback. Okay, so which one do we need to memorize? Oh, game over. Let's watch it play out.
Nobody believes me. Nobody wants to hear what I have to say.
Uh-oh. Have we already come to the end of the debate? Well then, the class trial is officially adjourned. Now it's time to reveal who's the black end.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Should I just... How about this?
You reloading?
Yeah. Oh no! It's fine. Go for it.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, please.
Okay, good.
Okay. Whew.
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out
Sweet.
of the nurse's office, but simply
But I mean,
I'm gonna just skip.
that
Right off the bat!
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office,
So we need to memorize something
chance he was actually still alive?
and use that as the truth
it was
bullet.
impossible. Hifumi was dead. Without a doubt, and you know that. Surely you heard the body discovery. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement.
Are we really? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
So which one do you need to memorize? Or do you think you need to memorize?
I think the last one. And...
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
Oh!
It is impossible. Hifumi was dead. Without a doubt. And you know that how.
Okay.
You heard the body.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that you didn't do that already.
Hifumi's dead body had been
There we go.
found.
Oh, shit.
And
Look.
that is why the announcement.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body, the Hifumi's dead body, and that is why the announcement.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal
Eh.
someone else's discovery.
I thought you said you were needing to memorize the last one.
Oh,
Are you saying that
When we first found there's a chance. No, Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body discovered. Hifumi's dead, and that is why the.
Are we really so sure? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal
Oof.
someone else's
I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that.
Back to the main menu again.
Fuck!
It happens.
Okay,
I can't
I
tell
got
you
it.
how many times I've done that in the final trial.
I pulled
Huh?
up a guide.
Are you saying Hifumi
You need to absorb where it
Does
says.
he need to memorize the final?
I think using the term memorize is kind of getting, or that confuses me when you say memorize.
Flashback.
It says absorb where it says maybe the announcement signal was intended for somebody else's discovery,
Okay, that's...
Use it on the second to last statement.
and then shoot it at Celeste's statement.
Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body, the
Okay,
Hifumi's dead body,
that one.
and that is why
No,
So sure. Maybe the announcement
right here,
was intended to
right here,
signal
right here.
someone else's discovery.
I
and
got
then
it.
shoot it at where Hifumi's dead body had been found.
No, it is in Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely he heard the discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body
There you go.
had been found.
No, it's wrong.
There we go.
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, 2 bodies had been found. There really should have been 2 announcements.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
That's a dead hero. You're just being lazy.
He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Because Hifumi was dead.
Discovery announcement twice.
The second body announcement. The first time it played was when we found nurse's office and the equipment room. The second time when both bodies were discovered. Was it just after Hifumi came to life?
Nope.
Which one?
Pick one and I'll tell you if you're right.
When both bodies were discovered.
Yes.
Just double checking.
Yep.
When we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
Ding dong, ding dong.
Ding dong, bing bong.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
And in reality, when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet. Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Oh, I know! We're gonna play dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
That is the worst logic I've ever heard. But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
There has to be proof that shows Hifumi was still alive. I have to find it and show it to everyone. Oh yeah.
To be fair, it has been a couple weeks.
Yeah.
The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office. And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
Damn it.
Well, here's one thing we do. The first time we found it again, his body disappeared.
And the next time it was in.
But when you compare his body with other than the change, there was no notable difference.
Shit. Got it.
There you go. Right.
Hifumi's glasses.
There was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository. His glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless. And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can. I got it! It was a
Hold
glass
up.
cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth used to wipe the clean's glass clean.
Oh, what the hell is going on with the music? Oh, with the audio. Oh.
I'll wait. Just in case it's fucking up.
That's fair. Okay, seems to have evened out.
Okay.
MJ did step away, by the way.
Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
Hello.
I highly doubt anyone but
Welcome back.
something like this to school.
And hello. Welcome to the stream.
The only people here who wear glasses are.
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
These dishes is all I need to keep my glasses.
Then there, no question, it belonged to Hifumi.
Oh, what you're saying is...
Dude, are you not paying attention? Your life's on the line.
You'll have to excuse them. The hamster in the wheel is currently taking a rest.
It's trying to run on the outside of the wheel.
What I'm saying is,
I mean, there's so much space in there.
his own glasses clean.
Hero, I have to ask. Are you smoking tobacco?
I don't know what this Rocky Tobacco is, dude.
I only smoke
and
weed.
a freaking baggie pops out of his. He outs himself.
Yep. I don't know what wacky tobacco is, but I smoke weed. You fucking dumbass.
Also, but
I also do eat a lot of doobie snacks.
Some people call them, what do they call them? I've heard it before. Mushrooms? I love mushrooms.
I love. There was a skit I watched, or I think it was listened to. He had like Kevin Hart, and he like was eating a bunch of brownies or something. And there's first like, "Oh, how many have you had?" And he's like, maybe like 12. And I know I'm like completely like somewhat forgetting, but he's like, they're medicinal. Like, okay, yeah, sure. It's like they're filled with cannabis, and he starts freaking out.
Oh.
Other one, I'll tell. There's another funny skit like that, and I'll talk about it in a second.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
That's a good point.
It must have been him.
So let's assume that Tiffany was still alive in the nurse's office.
You know, I'm sorry. I gotta follow up with that statement from Hero. It's like, yes, Hero, you get a cookie.
Really? Cool. Where is it?
Is that oregano?
after this. After we prevent ourselves from dying, you asshole.
I've never had oregano in a cookie before.
Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see.
Like, he doesn't even take drugs on purpose, just keeps accidentally taking drugs. I love brownies.
The possible task of moving his copious...
Oh, right. I had one in my pocket. Where was it? Look at my other pants.
What was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out, so he just dumped it everywhere! But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done! God, what an idiot!
Actually, that's kind of smart. I mean, he made a mess, sure, but that was actually a smart idea to keep.
Yeah.
And if Fumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
Taka himself.
Taka himself.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took his body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked?
Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside, which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
But that means he took part in the murders.
I just can't believe it.
Leave it.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
There's more?
You're not getting a cookie.
Oh.
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed.
Oh, we're gonna. Please tell me we're not gonna talk about alt.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body.
Wait. The thing that he stole from. Oh wait. Wait, no. It was, right?
I believe it's one of those two. I think.
I think it's.
Talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Hidden notes?
That's right. Found it stuffed in his pants.
What? In his pants?
It's not like that. Get a grip.
I'm pretty sure it was. It's Hifumi we're talking about here.
Yeah, his pants!
Well, forget about the pants for now.
Quit saying
Look at what the note
pants.
says.
Weirdos.
I found a hole. Maybe we can use it. Use to escape. Monokuma can't find out. So don't tell anyone.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
See, then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's the same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro, and that person could only have been...
Fumi's pants.
I got it! That's right!
It was me!
Taka. The killer used this note
It was my
drive Taka and
pants.
murder him.
Hello, over here! Objection! Objection! I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter wreck, so whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
Damn. TikTok audition would have fit perfectly here.
TikTok is Taka and Huffy is...
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
I haven't even seen what the title is yet. What is it?
You said it at the beginning.
Oh.
You'll see it whenever it comes time for the execution, though, so don't worry.
He's gonna go look it up right now.
Oh, now I see it.
Exactly.
I guess I'll understand it more later. Man, Jenna Jack is seriously crazy, but still, I can't let her get to me.
It's time for another non-stop debate. Make
Oh
your
crap!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to me?
6 a.m.
Okay, how do I? Just the bullets again.
I'll
Left
be right
bumper.
back.
Okay.
The time on the note said 6 a.m. What happened at 6 a.m.? That's what I need to clear up.
So what are you thinking?
Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy.
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to me?
Wrong truth bullet.
6 a.m.
Really?
The time doesn't matter.
Not that one either.
The note has nothing to do with TikTok.
Not that one either.
So he
It's only
needs
3.
to take in another statement?
Alright. Broken wristwatch is the correct one. Counter it.
Okay, that's what I figured.
When Toko says the note has nothing to do with TikTok.
Then the person it was intended for
What he was thinking.
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to me?
6 a.m. The time doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok.
Right.
No, there absolutely is a connection.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered. You've already proven that using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment, right?
Just where Taka was killed. I see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place, written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, when you put it like that...
No further objections.
That's what I thought.
Someone
Please
used
don't
that
kill
note
me.
to trick Taka. Just the
No
same
promises.
The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way out.
But if they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it?
Stuffed down his pants, no less.
Most likely. Fumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
He stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
Oh, I already know what this is.
For real. Didn't like.
I got it! When I searched Taka's
I got all my hearts
I
back.
saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper.
Nice.
On right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Then Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Yup. From the same piece of paper.
Hello.
Hifumi
Welcome to the
had
stream.
note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There is only one way to explain it.
Welcome it.
Hold on a sec.
I'm addicted to outshine bars. They're way too good.
Taka died clutching the note.
What flavor you
He
eating?
tried to free the note from his death.
My favorite one. Pineapple.
Leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Whoa. Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure. In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive.
You are made of stupid.
We're all thinking it. I just did it.
Sorry, no. Found him in the repository. Hifumi was truly and completely dead. The second body discovery announcement proves that.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
If he was truly and completely dead at that moment, how was he able to talk to her? In his for his dying
In
moments.
the repository. So he must have been killed.
Maybe
not long
it was
after
kinda like-
transporting Taka's body.
I would have to guess Monokuma kind of jumped the gun on that one. Like he's never still he was a little bit alive, but thanks to Fumi, we have the biggest clue.
Yeah.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us had alibis.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together.
Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus.
Who are you calling a walrus?
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
Weapon?
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file,
You can see the steam coming out of his ears.
the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right? So if Hifumi was killed in the repository, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it. But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
Okay, no, I gotta play it. I gotta play it.
Oh shit! Burn! Burn!
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
No.
It's
No, hero. No.
He's right, though. Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments. But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers? Personally, I haven't a clue. So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Then,
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
Not true.
What do you think it was then?
I want to take a look at the Monokuma file. Cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. Not really saying that it was completely the similar weapon.
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
The spotless hammer. Where do we... Hold on. I got double truth bullet. Where do we find the spotless hammer?
In the repository.
Yeah. The weapon that was actually used to kill Fumi. The whole picture surrounding this case won't become clear until we figure that out. Somehow, I have to find the truth.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? I'm calling. Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance!
Damn it. I jumped the gun.
Yeah.
I need to listen to everything before.
One thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice.
That's the one. That's the one.
The murder weapon wasn't a Justice Hammer at all. No, it was something completely different.
But, seriously? A different weapon?
Specifically, a hammer from the repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris. But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean. And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder. If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off. I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers. Big ones, small ones.
How much big is your head?
Flat mallet-like ones.
Huh? Wait, what?
Makoto had said, big ones, small ones, and I just quipped off with, some as big as your head.
There they are, standing in my road.
Whoever made the Justice Hammers
Bum, bum, bum.
for their design.
Get it, Zazu.
1 star, 4 star. Always makes my head. Give him a toss
No.
the planet across, and that's how Vegeta says bye-bye.
Nope. You screwed it up.
I got a lovely bunch of Dragon Balls. Do-do-do-do. You're all sitting in a bunch. Do-do-do-do.
Ash is being adorable right now.
If that's true, that would
Whereas my dogs are just laying on the bed.
about the wounds being similar.
She keeps trying to roll onto my hand.
Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used the hammer to kill
I told JR to come in here while we were streaming to, like, pet her, because she's usually very, like, willing to be pet, like, in her belly and whatnot when she's laying in this bed. He did, and I took a video of it while we were streaming.
Oh.
Oh, you guys just reminded me of something. Uh-oh. Evie, Bambi. You guys can't see if I'm giving them both treats.
Oh.
Come here, Bam. There you go. There you go.
You know, now
Yes,
that
my girl.
I think about it, now that I think about it, concerning soundboards and whatnot, Gumshoe's feeling pretty lonely in our server soundboard. Raiseth the cup!
There, complete. What'd you have in mind, dude?
I don't know. A hard one to say for sure.
I'm sure we'll come up with something later.
You can always do a listen, bub.
He'd still be by his lonesome though.
By the way, stream, this is Ash right now. Yeah, where'd it go? There you go. That's Ash.
I love the beat for the.
It is nice. It is a
What,
sick
Rob?
beat. He likes the beat.
I still think it's strange to assume
Okay.
someone was working together with me. The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder. So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
We did talk about how there wouldn't be any reason for anyone to work together. At least that's what we thought at first, but
Make your argument.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
I feel like I may have to.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two.
Absorb.
Okay, yeah, that's what I figured.
Based on the rules,
It's weird that the guide is calling it absorb. Like, it makes sense to call it absorb, but it's just so weird to call it that.
But that only really applies if
Versus-
there's in this
Well, isn't it called flashback?
there were two.
Yeah.
based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate. Assuming the rule holds true.
No, it's wrong.
Versus what, Aden? Memorize?
Since there were two murders, it's at least.
That's why I was thinking memorize.
I've always
Or that's
known
why
it
I
as
was using it.
absorb.
Because you're memorizing a statement to use on something.
That's why I was
Oh.
getting confused whenever you would say memorize, because I've always
And yes,
referred to
the
it as
idea of an
absorb.
accomplice isn't really worth considering.
And that's why I was saying it might be
I'm just
confusing
gonna call it
for Rob.
flashback.
Apparently we have 3 different
Well, that's
views
why
on what
I
this
think
is.
they call
I forgot to bring
Flashback.
Novakuma in here. Aww. Alright, well,
No!
I've got
Naturally,
him here in
if
little
only
form.
one person can be saved per murder. An accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Risk versus reward.
the payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in the scheme. There's
Zero
no point
sum
in being
edition?
someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to. However,
Nah.
if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
I think I already know what the I think I kind of hinted at it, like on what I thought. But the individual who's the true mastermind in this whole murder probably fueled the emotional fire between Taka and Ifumi, or at least more so Ifumi. And that's why Hifumi's involved.
You're saying that two people could act as each other's accomplices to commit two separate murders.
I think that's what the true killer told Ifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime. And based on the case's events, Ifumi would have been the first one to act. Murdering Taka, they made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating two separate incidents. And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look. A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies. By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice. Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
Hifumi's like in limbo, going, "That asshole!"
That's just awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
Yes, how can anyone? I'm slowly turning my head to Celeste.
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
Yeah. The effort made to convince us the two murders were the same. That was the main characteristic this time. Kyoko must have noticed that fact from the very beginning. Which is why she said not to look at this as a series of connected events, but entirely separate instances. Kyoko really is amazing though, although when you think about it, she's almost too amazing. Like, it's almost unnatural how good she is at this.
What was that? Take that back now, Makoto.
The true killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions, and in the end, murdered him. In the debates up until now, the way the case is, when you consider all that, there's really only one person who seems to fit. Can I pick her now?
I think that might be what you have to do.
Here's my answer. It was Celeste.
Yeah, and I think it's also going to be brought up that we don't know her actual name.
So I'm the suspicious individual now, am I? I really do hate this kind of job.
Joke? I wonder.
So what you are saying, then, is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi. The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him, that I would go within 10 feet of that shit my brain, that lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot!
Oh, her temper just peaked.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
Is that so?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you. Considering what we've learned so far, it both...
Oh, shit. How do I check?
What's up?
Okay. I screwed it up. I need to check
Oh?
the channel. I skipped it by accident. Okay.
Oh.
So, what is it that only Hifumi and Celeste had in common? Is MJ here?
I don't know.
Shit,
I
I'm
want
gonna
to pause.
say.
Man. If you wanted to wait.
I think it's. Me personally, I think it's the suspicious figure thing, because only she saw. She. Supposedly, she was the only one that saw it. You
True.
think anybody else would have seen a suspicious figure?
And Hifumi was supposedly attacked by the suspicious figure.
What's up?
Yeah.
Hello.
You're welcome back.
So I'm thinking it's.
Huh? Sorry.
So I'm gonna go with countering the suspicious figure.
And hello, welcome to the stream.
Has to do with the suspicious individual.
Welcome.
Doesn't it? The only ones who ever actually saw Robo Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Ooh.
Well, fuck you, dick.
Someone call my name.
Also, you're probably the same age as me, so fuck off.
Sorry.
Oh, okay, so you're gonna ignore me, huh? Alright, I see how it is, pal. See ya.
Did anybody else hear that voice?
As he said, only Celeste and Hifumi.
Turns out Gumshoe.
Costumed individual.
Gumshoe is a figment of Makoto's imagination. He's watched too many cop movies.
I'm a detective.
If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Everything they told us was a lie?
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct? And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs.
We headed to the second floor specifically because of what she claimed to have seen. Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the third floor,
He let out a blood-curdling scream.
and when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
Do it. Suck it up.
What's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you.
I saw someone. A strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was walking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
Huh?
What was that?
That came from downstairs. It must have been.
Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office.
Oh shit. Ah!
Dad, come on. We have to go back.
It was to get us to divide into two groups. So that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
Then why do we split into two groups?
I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting.
Very well. Then Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I'll leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Yakuya, and Sakura.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events
Get out of there.
suddenly become connected.
Get out of there.
And on top of that, that
Get out of
piercing
there.
cry of yours early on.
Kit Kat.
That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it?
Oh, that makes sense. So he would know what to do, or when he would have to act.
It was a way of telling him, we're on the 3rd floor. Everything's going according to plan. Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
Yeah.
I just realized
hey,
another
hey.
strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the
We're doing
nurse's
that,
office, who we now know was only pretending.
I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
I don't believe it. Everything. The whole thing was one big act.
Hina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kind of sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom. Wait, then that was...
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Yep.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed. Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
I have no idea what you mean.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
Oh, who did that?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but look at that. I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
Oh wait, hold on. Shit.
He must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're all going to die here, just like those guys did.
Oh, she did say that.
I don't understand what's so strange about it.
How would she know? Oh, because around the time we didn't even find Taka yet.
Yeah.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room. And Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office. Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead. Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're real culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Yakuya said that Celeste comment doesn't make sense, but what is he alluding to?
Make your argument.
Ash. You are being such a brat right now.
Huh?
Ash is being a brat.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frozen and confused. They must be positively elated.
Just to double check. I mean, I know it, but
We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died.
what? Just as I got that back.
All I said was, we must really be enjoying the sight of us standing around, frozen and we are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to make that. It's obvious that what was so strange about Celeste's comment.
Absorb.
Was it that one?
Absorb.
Oh shit. Oh.
All I said was, we must
Okay.
be enjoying the sight of us. We are all going to die. And that is all.
And that's all it takes to think what was so strange about Celeste's comment.
All I said was, we must really enjoying the sight of us. We are all going to die here. We are going to die. Just like those guys.
There we go.
Right.
That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said, just like those guys died. When she said, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall. So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
Imaginations.
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took? How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
It has to be some kind of setup, right? So let's put the suit on. And then she used the camera's timer to set
I've already been over this, dude.
You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away. If everything I told you is a lie, how can this picture exist? Simple.
Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
Yeah.
No, there is no other explanation.
He wasn't being dragged away, he was carrying it. Yeah, other explanations?
Ooh.
If it wasn't a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away...
I love some of the choices in this game. I really do.
So Hifumi is dragging the suspect away.
It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility. The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person who got sued. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around. And the strange costume might only exist situation. Of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Such a thing is utterly impossible. Ifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Oh, damn.
Celeste thinks she can prove that there's no way Hifumi was dragging the suspect away. Was that really possible?
Dressed me up in that suit after I passed out! Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight! You tried to make me look like the bad guy!
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. He was unconscious. There's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit after all!
No way!
Just to double check, in terms of the costume itself, I mean, we've already...
You're looking at the blueprints, not the costume.
or bend at the waist. Costume couldn't bend at the waist.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across the food and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the fact is the person inside the suit, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
No, it's wrong.
I mean, we already indicated that it can't bend at the waist.
No.
Yeah.
Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that, because that Robo-Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
You totally can't bend at the waist. This seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's right! They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Oh, she's...
Why would you react like that? Why would you react like that?
Who, me?
No, Celeste.
Celeste and
Unless we're having a poker face.
specially designed and stuffed Hero into it.
Oh, her, she started to tell, or show a little bit of frustration.
That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe the suit was to blame.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Oh, here it comes. Oh, she's losing it.
What do you mean, checkmate? Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. One little problem. What Hifumi told us as he laid...
Hey, tell me, who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who?
killed me? Well, that's right. I remember their name. Also, he.
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not? He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro.
You notice that the accent's kind of disappearing a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, the act is kind of started to fade.
But my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually Taro.
Your confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more
Excuse me.
Actually pointing the finger at Hero?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll prove you a lot.
Kyoko, what do you mean by that?
I think we all know.
Back to how the Phayn used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
By our last names.
I believe so.
Is that correct? Yeah.
I got it! That's right! Our last names! He called us all by our last names!
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Miyagi more than once, for example. So if Phayn did mean Chishiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name. Indecent?
Don't talk.
Random chance. Now isn't that a convenient explanation? No, there's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal. But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
What the name said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Well, no. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to, and that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
What did you just say? To think you take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit! Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather! Yasuhiro is a loser's name! Do I look loser to you?
Where have I heard that voice before? My God, where have I... Hold on. No, I gotta look this up.
I'll look it up. You keep going.
Where have I heard...
Keep going with the game. I'll look it up.
Can you see what else they've played? I have a hunch, but I just... I don't want to assume I'm thinking it's the same person.
Yeah, she was Fifi.
Oh, you were looking it up?
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Anything else that this person's been in?
Oh yeah, she's done a lot of things. I'm trying to find some that you probably know.
Any chance that they were in Evangelion?
No. Doesn't look like it so far. She was Tatsumaki though. In One Punch Man.
Huh.
Terrible Tornado.
Because the voice kind of reminds me of Asuka. For the American dub.
Oh, she was the voice of Vivian in the Seven Deadly Sins.
Huh, cool.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
Make sure your ear wide open and listen up! My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
Celeste won't give up. So then I have to do something to make her accept it. What are we doing now? Okay, make your
Non-stop
argument.
debate.
The final one.
It's the hand.
The Phayn was trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
If there's one
It's got to be that one.
might have that last name.
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
I'm trying to tell you.
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no
There you go.
way to contradict me,
Shoot.
That's the one?
Yep.
What's the name? Okay, hold on. What's the name of that actor that you guys were looking?
Her name is Marie Harrington. I think that's how you pronounce her first name.
Okay, yeah, it was Tiffany Grant for Evangelion.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I didn't know that.
They sound so similar.
I knew it was a different voice for Asuka, though.
Let's keep
Like,
going.
it sounds so similar. Okay, sorry.
The Phayn was trying to tell. He wanted us to know the killer's. If there's one person, it would have to be you, Celeste.
how many times
How long do you plan?
I'm not pretending. If and since you have no way to contradict me,
Yes, we do.
No, it's wrong. That's it. The handbook.
what?
Every time you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up. Like Monokuma told us all about it before.
This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. When you start it up, it will display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. No, this is not your everyday notebook. It has so many more uses than that.
So all we have to do is check our handbook. And that'll clear up everything. That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
Celeste, can you please just tell us what really happened? Please. Just tell us.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
Fine then. Let me settle it. Let me go over the case again. From the beginning.
Oh, is this the comic book?
Shut down all your
Yep.
crimes.
I believe so.
Closing argument.
Everything to an end.
Okay.
This usually happens before the rhythm-based.
Oh my god,
one.
that face!
Nope.
Huh?
Nope.
Huh?
Rob's wrong.
No. Oh, that's the body.
I'll give you a hint. The other person looks like they're shaking hands.
Oh, yeah. Okay. What are your thoughts, Rob? We need to hear 'em.
Hold on. Go back real quick. That one definitely over there.
Okay.
Over here. For him moving the body around.
That never gets old seeing that.
So that just leaves. Okay, so
Which one did we find with Taka?
was it number? Okay, so that's number 4.
Uh-huh.
So now it just leaves number 3. And number 2.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Am I right? Wait.
What?
Hey, MJ?
You gotta start over from the beginning to let me see.
Okay.
That one's right.
Let me know if I need to move.
Next.
Where's my... Okay.
Because you had it on the right side of the screen, the cursor on the right
Yeah.
side.
Second panel's okay. Move to the next panel. Okay, move on. Okay, move on.
So far, so good.
Okay, move on. Oh, you think that's okay? Move on. Let's see here. Okay. Move on.
We move with the dolly.
Yes. Move on.
Then finally,
Yep.
this spot.
That's good.
Here's exactly what happened. Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. The person was...
Is that the laptop in the panel?
Where?
The first panel next to the chip. No, that I don't think that's it.
Maybe.
Actually, no, that looks like a drawing pad. Never mind. It just looks like a drawing pad. Or like a digital tablet.
With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes.
Yeah, but
First, they convinced someone to meet them last night at 1 in the morning. That someone they met with was Hero. The murderous duo intended to pass Hero off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him, they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit. Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo-Justice was attacking him, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hero. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker. And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan. They called Taka to the equipment room. And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder. The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was there in the equipment room. The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes. So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims to solidify Robo-Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo-Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi to sell us that story. With these 2 incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconceived that the suspect hammers and attacking people in order to their trap, and started looking for suspects based on. But while we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office. This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping. He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3 and turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered. He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found.
It's funny that, like, for the comic book, because normally it shows, like, the killer, but, like, during this whole phase, the image, like, the actual look of the killer isn't shown.
yeah.
It's funny that, like, you see just a blank slate, but we all know it's Celeste because she was the only one there.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi. We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office. And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment. He left Taka's
These
body
faces,
in the car
man.
and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the
Freaking A, man.
That explains how each of the bodies disappeared. But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act. kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who betrayed him. And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover the case. And the villain behind it all is...
To utter such words, they hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? The killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no, Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
So she was playing an entire act.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So
time.
as soon as we were catching it, she basically was losing grip of her little fantasy.
Interesting.
So we did it.
Yep.
Hey, awesome.
Well done.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin. Or, no, I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote, okay? Okay. If you would, please hit your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
It's basically a formality at this point, but once again, you're totally correct. The blackened this time, the true killer who devised the whole stinking scheme was... Celestia Ludenberg! Or, more precisely, Taiko Yasuhiro!
Honestly.
I lost. Well, that sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. If it was
Ineptitude.
ineptitude was beyond all my calculations.
I knew it.
So you really did approach Hifumi with this plan? But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to commit murder.
I'm sure she relied on her specialty, lying.
Like specialty? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree.
So then...
Then did you use... you know?
I knew you'd figure it out, Kyoko. You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice, I used her. For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but it was the one thing Hifumi and Taka we're both super into.
Does she mean... She talking about alter ego?
Say what?
What? What are you talking about?
Just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here.
I'm totally out of the loop as usual. How sad. Oh.
In other words,
Then you're the one that stole it?
Indeed.
That's right.
I see.
And you used it to drag Hifumi into the plan you'd come up with.
Right again. Last night, after we had our meeting about how it had disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit.
What are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you, alone. It is about what was stolen. I know who did it.
What?
are you okay with this?
It was Taka. He stole it.
What?
So then,
And I have proof. Would you like to see it? As it turned on, I had found a use for the digital camera. I'd taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier, and took pictures of it there. I deleted the picture as soon as I shown it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
So it was him. But how did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either one of us got close to her.
You are correct. Which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
What?
Oh, that's her game. Okay.
as for me,
Please forgive me. He threatened me.
He did?
as for me,
He came to my room last night, unannounced, and then it's hard for me to even say. He abused me.
What?
What?
So you did use your specialty after all.
Shut up. And he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone. So I had no choice.
Nation!
That's a crime! An absolute crime!
You'd think that he would get the idea that Taka doesn't have a camera.
Not just that, but he knows that Taka's not that kind of person, even in his crazed new form.
Yeah.
I knew he had gone a little crazy, but I never imagined he would go that far.
It was amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was.
I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to fucking kill him!
most unfortunate.
Wait, please, if you go now, you'll be playing right into his hands.
Huh? Huh?
Really?
Taka is planning to use her to escape. has made you his target.
What?
Escape? You don't mean...
Taka is going to try to kill you.
What?
He did.
And all so he can keep her to himself.
Oh, that bastard! 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 Bastard!
Honestly.
Can we allow him to continue with these barbaric acts?
I'll forgive it.
I feel like there's a
I'll forgive
Yeah.
it.
no for me.
No, for
Me or the game?
For the game. It's missing a missing a word in that sentence.
Yeah, so you saw it too.
Can we allow
That's
him
why-
to continue?
That's why.
I don't
Yeah, it's
know.
either missing a word or they could have changed allow to let. Can we let him continue with these barbaric acts? Like it's interesting.
Moving on. Absolutely not. How could I? She...
I swear it!
I have to save her!
Actually,
Then, would you like to join with me? It so happens I've come up with a plan.
Huh?
I've devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Nothing. Ifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that item has on him was remarkable. The power of love, even a love as twisted as that, can still drive people mad. It would seem.
You disgust me.
I see.
I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
indeed.
Yeah. It was a real pain in the butt, too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the thick and general body size. I have no idea he made something like that, but it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
So, why'd you decide to make me the suspect?
Because you're fucking stupid.
That's it?
Let's see.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your fucking stupidity surpassed even my every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents, though.
I feel
Okay,
like
no, I gotta play
it. What an asshole!
But when you were explaining your plan to Fumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead?
What she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you'd actually let him live?
Are you okay with this?
Oh, that's simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead, once someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on.
And he really believed that?
Well, of course. That wasn't all there. Or, that wasn't all there, was it? Was to it.
Did I read that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
As I explained it to me, the plan was, while you were all questioning him about what had happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Philly would have been, or would have I, so nobody could doubt him. I told him that, and he believed it.
It all seems very straightforward. Stereotypical, even.
I just matched the lie. The level of the opponent. In fact, it threw me in and up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly, right up until the moment of his death.
So in the end,
So you had planned to kill him all along.
Oh, but of course. There would have been no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
How can a human life mean so little to you?
Well,
Oh, that's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
Don't be mean.
Now you sound like Byakuya.
I wonder
No.
about that.
He derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
Then what made you take things this far?
What the heck?
Was it really? Just for money?
Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money. It's true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment our new life here began, my only thought has been escape.
But all along you've been saying how we have to accept living here.
You little bitch.
Obviously, that was a lie.
Ah!
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. Nor did anyone else in here. I wanted to get out. Every day was fresh torture. And you want to know why? Huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. And accepting here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dream here, or dream forever.
Honestly.
And there was no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
As for me,
And it was all for that dream.
And what was this dream of yours?
isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle.
Are you fucking for real?
Oh my.
Oh my god.
And to gather handsome men all over the world to serve as my butlers/bodyguards. I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Once I obtained that, I would have created the perfectly aesthetic world of decadence.
This is fine.
Living the rest of my life there was my only dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about. Combined with my own winnings, Monaco's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. I got right to the edge, but
There is nothing to be done.
unfortunately, my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream to the very end. So why would I?
Just the worst.
You sound so passionate, but you were really able to kill your own friends for it?
Oh,
Are you asking me if I feel guilty? That's a... Ever? I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing.
do you understand?
That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying. And plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared?
My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. It's not just other people. I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious.
And that's why you're not scared?
Yes, indeed.
That's right. I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice, then
Isn't it wonderful?
I think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette.
That's someone to come back as. You just get executed again.
Celeste smiled then. And when she did, it looked to me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings, but that statement itself must have been her final lie. And that weak fake smile is what betrayed her.
You all
Here it
done?
comes.
Okay, let's get rolling. The Valakan disturbed the peace and must pay the price. Now then, prepared a very special punishment for her, the ultimate gambler. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on.
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this.
What this is? What the hell is this?
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. Which is why... Actually, it's not important. Well then, take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again, in another life.
Hello, welcome to the stream.
Welcome. Game over. Celeste has been found guilty. Time for the punishment.
Okay. Okay, what is this? You just dawned on me. She probably was wearing contacts the entire time.
Oh, more than likely.
What is going on? Are we in like some kind of old theater? What? Oh, that's why you called it the... Okay. Okay. Clever.
Yeah, I'm lucky that it even...
God.
Man.
Oh, because we can't use Ding Dong the Witch is Dead. Because we already used that as a title.
So literally, she's gonna be burned to death. Okay. Kind of simple.
Yeah.
Compared
Is
to
it?
the other deaths.
Is it?
But I feel like I'm gonna be wrong. So, yeah, there it is. Huh.
Still relatively simple, though, compared to the others.
Yeah, I was gonna say that one was kind of tame in comparison to the other two. I mean, it's visually it looks cool, but yeah no, it was kind of simple. Well, no more of the Celeste voice.
Yep.
Hooray!
I'm sure Aiden's like, thank God.
Hooray! I mean,
Didn't bother me that much.
It's over. The third execution is over. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friends, so I can't pity her, but I also can't deny that at one point, I considered her a friend too. We hung out together.
Yeah? You got her up to what, rank 2, 3?
Yeah. And for him to come along and...
isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't come free of their regrets from the outside world, and so more people had to die. You guys are still young. You need to place more value on your lives. Jeez. And here I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation.
What do I care about hope? I'll throw to the trash if you let me out of here.
Too bad.
You're all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, yes it is, but the reality just can't be avoided.
Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us?
God, I'm so sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest already. So anyway, Kyoko, did I see you get some kind of key-type object from Celeste? So, what's the deal with that? Huh? What's the matter?
So then...
I'll answer your question if you answer mine.
Uh-oh.
You...
What did you do? What did you do to me?
Ooh. What?
Hey.
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
Oh man, oh jeez. Oh man, oh jeez. What do you mean? What do? I have no idea. I don't know anything about it.
What was that just now? The mastermind did something to Kyoko's body? What does that mean?
Okay, things are getting a little awkward. Think it's time to get out of here. Bye-bye, Dip. Meanwhile, you guys can go on enjoying your school life. If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
See ya later!
Peace out. Yep.
Monokuma disappeared, leaving us all depressed and in despair. Although, oh hey, Toko's back. Although it wasn't all despair. There was one small hope. I got you both with that, didn't I?
Yep.
What's that key that Celeste gave you?
So,
Most likely. It's the key to one of the dressing room lockers.
What? Then that means...
Les probably hid it in there.
Hey,
I suppose sometimes it's easiest to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, we better go check.
indeed.
Good idea.
We left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room. As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and said,
Hey,
I'm going to go alone from here. Everyone else head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later.
What?
Why exactly are you going alone?
so...
Do you even have to ask?
as she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera.
Come on.
That's not what I meant. Why you? There's still the risk of a spy, you know.
Then I'll go too.
What?
You?
Please. Just let me go.
Standing here arguing is just going to draw more attention to us.
Goodbye.
Do whatever you want.
Thank you, Byakuya.
Well,
Then it's up to you now.
Yo,
I'm gonna go to the dining hall, okay?
Huh? So, Makoto and Kyoko are gonna go together?
It's not like that.
Does that mean what I think it means?
Yes,
No, it's not.
it totally
It's not
is.
Girls like her are total pushovers when you show a little backbone.
Get your minds out of the gutter.
Never.
I tried to forget what Hina said. Everyone headed to the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko there alone.
Shall we go?
Well, shall we?
Yeah,
So then,
We need to get into that locker.
Kyoko took the key Celeste had given her and unlocked the door, or unlocked the locker. And as the locker swung open, we saw... Oh. Oh, good morning. It's been a while, hasn't it?
It's safe. Thank goodness.
So I still have 3 characters of voice. I never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time. And I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm doing my best, so please wait just a little, just wait a while longer.
So, now we can officially say the case is closed.
As far as this incident is concerned, sure, but can we take a second since we have an opportunity? I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me, what are you trying to do, or what are you trying to do all on your own here at the school?
Is that why you wanted to come with me? Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now.
I don't need to know? That just makes me even more worried.
Worried?
Like, what happened during the investigation this time? You disappeared, and we didn't see you again. Without a warning, without explanation. When you do that...
Indeed.
It's only natural that they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too.
No. I believe you. Believe in you.
What? You believe in me?
Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's what I want you to tell me. And I want you to believe in me too. Because we're friends.
I understand.
It's true.
Then maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more.
Then?
That's fine.
Fine. I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You see...
What I heard from Kyoko then was, well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko I believed in her, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided I had to confirm what she'd told me with my own two eyes, so I waited for nighttime to come. And when it did, I went into action.
Correct.
The boys' bathroom on the second floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or monitor in it. In the storage closet there. Way in the back.
She said it was way in the back of the boys' bathroom storage closet, but Kyoko really... Could Kyoko really be right about this?
Hey, check your map.
Oh, he's right there.
Huh?
Yeah, I know, but check your map.
Wait.
Why?
Before you go in there. Before you go in there,
Like-
check your map.
Why?
Take a look at what's on the map. Next to the boys' room.
Oh!
Yeah, I figured he would figure that out by going into the boys' bathroom.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that before. It's just a normal storage closet, as far as I can tell. The secret Kyoko told me about, could it really be hidden here?
Curious and curious.
Wait, there's a door. She said it was way in the back of the storage closet. But, I mean, seriously, without thinking, I placed my hand on the back of the storage closet. And suddenly, as if it were being yanked in,
Guess shunk.
At the same time I heard that sound, I fell through the wall. I had no idea what was going on.
Bubba.
I had fallen through the back of the storage closet. Huh? Turned out, the back wall was like a revolving door, and I'd made my way to the other side. Just like Kyoko had said.
Correct.
In the boys' bathroom on the second floor, there's a storage closet. And way in the back of that closet, there's a secret room.
So this is the secret room. But what's in here? Just a normal desk with normal drawers. There's a bunch of files that look like volume after volume of yearbooks. They're all covered in dust. Looking at everything, one file at the edge of the bookshelf caught my eye. Hope's Peak Academy Student Registry. This is the only thing in here not covered in dust. Has someone been looking at it recently? I slipped the file into my hand. But before I had a chance to take a look at it, a slip of paper fell out of the file, and I turned my attention to it. What's this? You must not leave. That's kind of weird. I couldn't understand if it said, like, I can't leave, but you must not leave? What is... My head feels funny. This strange sensation. It's like deja vu. Those words, you must not leave. I've seen them somewhere before, but I can't quite remember. What do I do? What do I know? What don't I know?
Ruh-roh.
A strange sound rang out through my head. It felt like I was shaking my brain back and forth. And then, darkness. I don't understand what's happening. I don't know what started it. It's all over. With that, I opened my eyes. I didn't know how long it had been. How? Apparently something hit me and I lost consciousness. That's all I understood. The dull, throbbing pain in my head proved that much, at least. An empty bookshelf. Empty? Gone. It's all gone! The yearbooks, the student registry, and even the note that had fallen on the floor. It's all gone! What does this mean? But my brain refused to do any more work. Oh gosh, what's that word? Insistent pain in my head began to spread across the rest of my body. For now, I should go back to my room, get some sleep. My body was heavy with pain, my mind heavy with thought. I dragged myself back towards my room. Somehow I made it back to the first floor of the school. The further I walked, the more I felt Things are getting blurry. I can't see in front of me. I can't stop myself from collapsing right there. And after that... Huh? As if from a vast distance, I heard a sound. It was faint, but undeniable. That sound. Coming from the gym? As I desperately hauled my shaky frame from the gym, the sound got stronger and stronger. What's going on? It can't be nothing. Here in the gym?
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
I didn't make a sound as I opened the door to the gym. The sounds coming from inside, meanwhile, only intensified it that much more. What the? Before me there raged a battle beyond anything humanly possible. No. No one's side's not human, but that's for sure. But regardless, I couldn't stop staring. I forgot to move or even breathe.
Why, you? What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this? How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal.
Deal?
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision.
Oh my gosh. Sakura was the spy?
Shut up!
Who could have guessed?
Gee. I certainly didn't say anything.
To resist you.
Rob figured that shit out on his own.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
But you do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding fast to?
What am I looking at? What am I hearing? A hostage? Then could it be the mastermind spy is...
Chapter 3, Next Generation Legend. Stand Tall Galactic Hero? The end.
End.
The 7 students remain.
To be continued.
You received the Super Robo Justice Present.
Cool. Yeah. Save that shit.
Alright.
Are you wanting to
Leon
continue?
killed... Huh?
Were you wanting to continue?
I actually was gonna call it, but we can, if we want to finish this dialogue and then...
Sure.
Until we get to the next... Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. Then Leon got executed. Then Mondo killed Chihiro. And then he got executed. Hifumi killed Taka. Then Celeste killed Hifumi. Then she got executed. And that brings us up to now. The next morning in the dining hall, the day after Celeste's case...
No, now there's only 5 of us here.
Only a third of the number of people we started with.
Indeed.
loneliness has become commonplace.
That's true. Still... What did I see yesterday? I don't understand. Sakura is the mastermind spy? Can that really be true? Makoto, are you okay? No, I'm fine. I can't bring it up in front of the others. If I did that, it would just confuse everyone that much more.
Okay, in that case, let's eat till we pass out.
What do you mean in that case?
Well, because look how scary everyone looks. It's gotta be because you're all fighting on empty stomachs, right? If you fill your belly, I'm sure you'll all cheer up. So let's eat.
Okay.
Let's fry up some fish and donuts and eat till we can't stand up.
What?
What?
Fish and donuts?
Yeah, it doesn't sound like that mixes very well in the stomach, I'm not gonna lie.
You know, that kind of reminds me, when I went to Fort Bragg for my vacation.
Mm-hmm.
My wife and I went tried out this diner for breakfast, and it was like an egg special, but it had like the catch of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a fried fish, and it was actually no, not fried. It was grilled fish, and it was really good. I've never heard of like having fish with eggs.
Okay. Actually, come to think on it, the donuts. Uh huh.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's weird. That's weird.
Well, come to think on it, the donuts thing, it could make a sort of sense if it's the non-glazed standard donut, you know?
Maybe.
Where it's just dough. Fried dough.
Yeah.
It's like a deep impact style meteor impact extinction level event combination of foods.
What? Those are both breakfast time top sellers.
Still, the "till we can't stand up" part is a problem. After we're done, we need to go and explore.
I see.
That's right. Since the class trial is over, new areas should have opened up.
It's true.
Plus, we still have alter ego. We don't have to give in to despair just yet.
She's right. We have to plan ahead and think about the future.
You got it.
Oh yeah. Think happy thoughts, not deadly thoughts.
You know?
When we're gonna get out of here, right?
For serious.
When this is all over, I think I want to get reborn for serious. I mean, reborn as someone serious.
Well,
Hey, are you okay? That sounds like something someone who's about to die would say.
I'm totally okay. I'm not gonna die. Why? Because there aren't gonna be any more murders.
What makes you so sure?
I predicted it last night. Since it revealed itself to me from the ether, there's no doubt about it.
However,
What was that?
That was me.
Why?
I smacked my forehead.
Oh.
You okay?
Yeah, just smacked it a little too hard.
Oh.
How accurate is your fortune telling anyway?
I can usually hit 20 or 30% on a good day.
You're a fraud.
That seems really low.
Oh, yeah, it's not like it's ESP or whatever. Or, of course I'm only gonna get it right sometimes.
Yeah, I wouldn't listen to him. He tried extorting money out of me.
I don't know what you're talking about. I told you, my fortune telling isn't like some occult thing.
So,
Fortune telling isn't a cult?
Of course not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put it in the same category as cattle mutilation. Wait, what? Oh, right. Talking about sacrifice.
Cattle. What?
So,
He's referring to the urban legend where aliens abduct cows and dissect them as part of their research.
Oh, that.
Actually,
No. You're calling it an urban legend? As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it's happened to me. It all happened one day when I went to go get a hamburger. It was a place I'd never even been before. They claimed their patties were 100% all beef. So I got a burger to go and headed home. And before long,
the end is nigh!
the sky was filled with a mysterious blinding light.
Some crazy beam came out of nowhere and locked.
Are we really doing this?
Yes.
And as soon as the beam touched it, the burger started floating in midair. And then, still floating there, the entire burger started coming apart. Part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand. Do you realize what that means?
That you were smoking pot when you saw this, and more likely it was a helicopter, and you had already eaten your burger.
It means the burger wasn't 100% beef. It must have had some pork or something mixed in.
Oh.
This guy is fucking stupid!
Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess.
Very smooth brained.
So I stormed back into the burger place and got up in the manager's grill. And they totally admitted it. It wasn't 100% beef. It totally mixed in ground pork with it.
How about that?
How do you see? That is cattle mutilation.
Nope, I gotta play it again.
This guy is fucking stupid!
I kinda got lost halfway through.
I can't tell if you're for the occult or against it. You stink of stupidity.
Don't be mean.
I think. How dare you?
Well, you do stink, though.
And that's fine.
That's fine.
Anyway. Hope your prediction turns out to be true.
Well, at the very least, I won't murder anyone.
Yeah.
Me either. I mean, I'd never.
Of course. Indeed.
Nor I.
That goes for me too, of course. I could never kill any of my friends.
I'm kind of surprised that you didn't voice Sakura there.
Oh. I thought okay, never mind. I felt like those words of encouragement were helping us come together as one. After so much sacrifice and hardship, we'd finally become united. But, to be honest, I wish Byakuya and Toko were here for this too.
But
they're so hard to deal with. They only think about themselves.
Yeah, we're better off without him, I say.
That was enough to prove it. We were united for the time being, but within that bond hid weakness and fragility.
All-star apologies. Daily life.
Who are they? Oh, wait. We began our search as soon as we finished our breakfast in the dining hall. We had to find out what had opened up, what was waiting for us. Okay.
Alrighty. Leave the game open, I'll use that as music, background music. Since we
All
don't
right.
have the wheel pulled up, ending screen's up.
Alright, everyone. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, and share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on all of our socials, it's all in the description down below. As well as check out our daily content and podcast. On the YouTube side of things, this is Rob, Aden, MJ signing off. Have a good one. Take care. We'll see you guys next video.
Peace out, my friends. On the Twitch end of things, you know what to do. You can find both Rob and Aiden's socials and channels on my channel and the About tab underneath the Friends panel. Tune in tomorrow night around 10:30 p.m. Eastern, where we will start playing more of Chapter 4 of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. What kinds of hijinks will we get into? Guess you're gonna have to tune in to find out. But in the meantime, class is dismissed. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, goodbye.
What, y'all thought I was gonna get abducted by the alien?